The 2013 Dodge Dart, Dodge's new and exciting entry into the compact car segment. This is the first car that Dodge has produced since their partnership with Fiat. This car has the DNA of an Alfa Romeo, but the styling and the performance expected of Dodge. The Dart is available in 3 trim levels: the SE, the SXT, and the Limited. Now the model that we have here today is the SXT. There are a couple features from the front that let you know right away you're looking at an SXT model. One is the color-coded crosshair grille. This is one of the ways that you can tell that it is an XT. There are other features that we'll go over and show you also how to tell it's an SXT model. Also from the front of the vehicle you can tell that it's got very good lamps. It's got bi-halogen projector headlamps. These put out an incredible amount of light, so during the night you have no problem seeing both the road and any kind of debris that may come in your way. Dodge Dart has 3 choices of power plants. You have the 2-liter 4-cylinder, the 1.4-liter turbo 4-cylinder, and the 2.4-liter 4-cylinder. This particular model is powered with the 1.4-liter multi-air turbo. This engine produces 148 horsepower and 180 foot-pounds of torque. Plenty of power for cruising down the road, for having to pass, or any other needs that you may have. A feature that is exclusive to the Dodge Darts is behind the grille, and it's called the active grille shutters. When you're going down the highway, these shutters close, forcing air over and underneath the car, thus reducing drag and improving your fuel economy. When it's a hot day and the car senses that it needs a little bit more cooling, these active grille shutters will open, allowing additional air into the engine to cool it off. Once it's hit its optimum temperature, they will close again, once again, to improve your fuel economy. Now for the side of the vehicle. From the side of the car, you can tell by the great lines that Dodge both wanted good looks, but yet aerodynamics. You have very smooth lines, and makes the car really stand out when going down the road. The car is rolling on 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels. With the SXT package you get the aluminum alloy. Behind the wheels is 4-wheel anti-lock disc brakes. The braking system on the Darts is incredible. Of all the vehicles in its segment, the Dodge beat all of them in stopping distance from 60 miles an hour, actually stopping 35 feet shorter than the Chevy Cruze. Now along with the 17-inch wheels and the suspension, the Dodge Dart is very nimble. It also scored the highest in its segment of lane change and maneuverability. What this means to you is if you're going down the road and all of a sudden see a piece of debris in your lane, you can whip the car over into the other lane to avoid it, and the car feels sure-footed and planted. From the rear of the Dart, once again, it's a vehicle that stands out from the rest of the pack. First of all, the biggest thing that you'll notice is the LED racetrack taillights. Dodge brought this look back from the older muscle cars and is also on our Chargers. What this does is 2 things. 1, it looks great, but 2, and more importantly, is it makes the car safer. It gives you more visibility to drivers behind you. Not only at night, but especially if it's foggy or rainy weather, it really stands out. Now also on the Dart, since this one is equipped with the 1.4-liter turbo, this car has the chrome dual exhaust on it. Both looks great and it sounds good too. The third feature that's exclusive to the Dart is the rear backup camera. What this does is anytime you're in reverse, a screen inside of the cabin lights up and shows the view behind you. Not only does this keep you from hitting debris, trash cans, or bicycles, but if you're in a neighborhood where there's a lot of children and a child would by chance dart out behind your vehicle, you'll see them and prevent a possible injury. When Dodge designed the interior of the Dart, they did not want it to look like a compact car. The Dart actually comes with many features that you expect on a luxury level vehicle. The Dart does have the power windows and power locks, cruise control, and another feature that the Dart has is the Bluetooth command. You can actually sync your phone through the Bluetooth through the stereo and talk hands-free. This is both convenient for the driver and a safety issue because it makes them not have to have it in their hand while talking. Here on the dashboard, Dodge made it very easy to understand and read. Large dials for your speedometer and tach, And then here in the center even is your vehicle information center. Here it will display your temperature, your miles per gallon, how far you can go on your tank of gas, tire pressure, and many other features. Here in the center stack is another thing that is exclusive to the Dodge Dart in its segment. This is the Uconnect 8.4 stereo. It is a large touchscreen that has both radio, climate control, your settings for the vehicle that you can set for yourself, such as headlamps, horn honking, how long the lights stay on afterwards, and the connection of your phone. Another nice thing with the Bluetooth connectivity is not only can you talk hands-free, but many people have music on their phone and you can actually stream music via the Bluetooth into your stereo. Now with your climate control, you have the climate controls on the screen, and it has redundant controls down here. So whichever you are more comfortable with as the driver, you can choose. Also with the dashboard, it's called a floating bezel. At night, there's actually a red ring around the entire dashboard that glows during the night. This gives the cabin a nice ambient light, but doesn't make it so bright that it's going to be distracting to the driver. Safety is another big thing that Dodge prides itself on, and this vehicle is no exception. This vehicle has 10 airbags. You have your front passenger airbags, your knee blocker airbags. What these do is if you're in a front end collision, they deploy, keeping the front seat occupants in the upright position to be able to hit the airbags straight on instead of sliding underneath the dash. This vehicle also has the side curtain airbag, so if you have a side collision, it cushions your head against the windows. The front seats also do have the side thorax airbags, and something new for the rear seat is side thorax airbags for the rear seat passengers. This has never been in a vehicle before, and so every occupant in the vehicle is fully secured by the airbag system. The 2013 Dodge Dart. I have gone over only a little bit of what this car has to offer. Looks great and rides great, but don't take my word for it. Go to your local Dodge dealer and check one out for yourself. You will not be disappointed.